When your skeet hits
I mean, you
the
can be quiet,
sky,
but we're
that's
in.
amore.
So I mean, it's weird if you're quiet now.
When
I'm
the
just gonna
skeet
be
hits
real
your
quiet
thigh,
and stare at the camera.
that's amore.
No,
Okay.
there's you
Where's your
gotta do-
mask? Thought you said you weren't rolling a new character. You must have your mask and your musk.
Oh, I brought my musk.
Stephen Musk.
When
Don't worry,
the
I bring it everywhere I
skeet
go.
hits your thigh and it bounces in your eye. That's so horny.
I ain't showered in 3 days.
So this is like my new version of a fidget spinner because I'll literally just
gun?
spend like 15
You can't
minutes
show your
just
penis on
cocking it.
Twitch.
It's a prop gun. It's not real.
Oh. I can't see you
See?
on camera. So.
Do you do it during corporate meetings for your
Yes.
job?
Yeah.
I just mute.
You shouldn't.
What's that noise? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
And then move the soundboard closer to you so you can do sound effects. So,
Ooh, did we get that pedal, by the way?
yeah, it's upstairs. You want to take it home so you can play with it?
Sweet.
Yeah. I just wanted to be able to work for when we do the Patreon.
So you're going to be using it, so you might as well take it home. with
Well, I
you.
want Dennis to use it
Oh.
for the Patreon.
You want me to use it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, I want everybody but Phil to use it for the story.
Yeah, but that won't work
How's
for the
that
other
gonna
two.
work?
You'll see. I've got plans.
Okay. That's
All right.
that's not next week, right?
That's next week.
Is it next week?
Nice. I should write more.
Yeah, this is our last session.
Oh yeah,
before
next
New
week's the
Year's.
20th. For some reason, I thought it was Christmas next week. I don't
You
know.
should have been there last night.
Sorry.
It is Christmas next week.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Sunday's
I mean,
not next week.
Sunday's
is it?
not
Not
next
like
week.
objectively.
Well, on a calendar, it's not next week. It's the following week because it's on a Sunday.
Our fucking work calendar starts
12
on the
days away,
Saturday
right?
for the
Yeah.
week, and I'm like, why would it start on the Saturday for the new week? I hate you.
In Mexico, the day starts on Monday.
What country are we in right now, Steve?
the internet.
I'm in Louisiana,
Which is part
not
of.
Pennsylvania.
That's not what we said.
We
We
are
didn't say
south
state.
of the,
We
of
said
the
border.
Mason-Dixon
We are
line.
south of the
We are
border,
south of
man.
the Mason-Dixon line. We are in Mexico.
Okay.
Mason Dixico.
The Spanish owned this place before you people came in. You know who I mean.
My family didn't
And
get
we've
here for the
regretted it
30s.
ever since that we had obtained it.
Wish I had popcorn.
I love popcorn. I'm gonna go home and make
Popcorn's
popcorn.
fucking good. Why haven't we tried popping other foods?
So it doesn't matter.
Like
I mean, have we not?
only corn
Sure
explodes
they
when you
have.
heat it up. Surely something else explodes.
Everything explodes when you
Guess
heat
what
it
Rice
up.
Krispies are?
Are they exploded rice?
Yup.
Puffed rice.
Well, puffed is not.
Because they've
Is
heated
that
them up until they go.
exploded?
You know what?
Yeah.
You could put butter in the microwave and let me know what happens.
I could put tinfoil in the microwave, but that's not food.
Well,
But it explodes.
Butter's food.
Butter is food.
Butter
I put
food.
butter in the microwave.
Butter's food.
I put butter in the microwave last night when I made biscuits.
Butter's food.
Butter's food.
Butter's food.
butters.
Butter's food.
Butter's food.
Somebody say butters.
Are those cheese balls stuffed with anything?
Are they gluten free? Butter.
Butter.
I
Good.
wish they were.
I'm glad they're not.
Even if they're stuffed with butter, they're still keto.
Gluten gives me mass. So I can
Milk
get
is
some
mostly
mass.
carbs.
Milk.
Not if it has chocolate in it.
Milk.
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 Previously on Botched.
Kerplunk. And also crunch.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 22nd episode of our 7th season. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as Ned has had his hand severed, I believe.
Severed.
Yeah, it was torn all the way off. You're also unconscious. I'm going to need a death save from
Isn't
you.
he in the
That's a
water?
good
Yeah,
song
he's
by
in the water.
Sonorists.
Everybody but
One-
Bessie Mae's in the water.
One in the positive, my dude.
Would he have disadvantage since like he's in the water?
Fuck you. Yeah, because I'm breathing
I am
water.
also
Yeah, what's that?
pulling them to shore.
So there's not really a shore.
It's a rock wall. A rock wall.
It's just sort of just a straight down rock.
Is there a flat place?
I mean, it had to be at least.
There are little rocks jutting out of the water, but there's not like a shore.
If there's not a oh, I'm on a rock.
Yeah.
Okay, so
'Cause you slow fell, right?
You're correct. How many functional limbs do I have right now?
All of them, I believe.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not.
I'm gonna go help.
In fact, you have a luck point because you tried your hardest last time, even though you failed.
I write that down. Inspiration. I click the button.
Is that the first time Dennis has given out an inspiration point?
Yes.
Maybe.
Wow.
I think it is.
6 years.
I can't help but think something horrible is going to happen to me.
As a consolation prize to Steve.
Now,
I'm gonna go in the water and help pull people in.
now, are you also gathering the pieces of Callum, or are you just letting those float out?
Why?
I don't know.
He can't make us armor now.
Well, you could find somebody to resurrect him, possibly.
I put his head in my pants.
It's like
My
Momir.
pocket, not in the front of my pants.
Wow.
Everybody calm down.
Don't you? Oh, I guess we're in prison
I
suit.
tie it to my belt like Mimir in God of War. It's great.
I already made that joke.
Oh,
But Steve made it better.
That's true.
It's true.
Like Mimir in Norse mythology. In
Shut
God
up.
of War.
he speaks with a Scottish accent now.
All right,
His
so
name's Callum. It makes sense.
okay, so you're all pulling yourselves over to the
McCallum.
No, I'm pulling other people.
okay, but it's fun. Yeah, sure. So you're all on the rocks. Ned is currently unconscious, missing a hand.
I'm gonna medicine
I-
him.
Okay.
I assist.
Fuck you guys.
Do you have medicine, Besame?
Yes, I am proficient.
I've got a +1 in medicine.
That doesn't mean you're proficient in medicine.
Ned is a nature man. I've got nature.
I didn't say nature. What'd you get?
I said it.
Willie?
19.
Yeah. So Ned is back to 0 and fine. Well, not
Except for-
fine. I mean,
except for the
hand
Which
missing.
hand? Which hand?
If I recall correctly, it's your right hand.
Thank God I'm left-handed. We never.
High low.
What?
It's his character. He gets to choose.
He's just picking it now.
You don't know that.
Hi.
Yeah, you're left-handed.
Let's go.
52. Very lucky.
Stacks of green seaweed in Ned's right hand.
Where is his right hand?
Just floating on the water.
I'm gonna fish it over.
Seaweed.
Okay.
Fish. You're gonna fish Uber it?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. You get it. No problem whatsoever.
I'm gonna tuck it in my pocket.
So the sky is still pretty nefarious way up, and it's still like very rumbly. Well, you know, rocks are falling down, but not like big ones or anything like that.
What happened to little Donnie and the other guy?
Little
Dead.
Donnie, you don't see Little Donnie. You have no idea where Little Donnie went. You saw him kerplunk into the water, but you don't see Little
Too
Donnie.
much
anywhere.
chaos.
Too much chaos.
Gotcha.
What sound did it make when he kerplunked? Was it like a
Bloop. Raymond is still alive. Raymond also makes it over to the rock where you guys are. He's just like, oh my God, Ned's hand.
Well, I mean, we could reinfuse it in the future, right? Should we get it on milk?
What now?
I mean, should we put it on milk so like it stays good?
Do you have something to put it in?
I got my pocket.
I don't think milk's going to stay in your pocket based on all the water that's falling out of you right now.
You're right.
I don't know why we're worried about it. We know he has a hand in the future. It's probably just gonna grow back.
Oh, that's true.
Sure. Perception check.
It's a 12.
Okay.
20. Dirty.
Also dirty.
Okay.
Oh, can I slap Ned awake, or is there not enough time?
I mean, you could slap him if you
I'm
want.
gonna slap him.
He's not going to notice, but, you know.
Oh, this one's for me.
Sure.
Non-lethal. So, just gonna give him a little slap across the face.
Okay, you smack him. It's not like he wakes up.
I don't
Do
want
you
him
need
to.
another death
He's just-
save? Or?
No, because he said non-lethal. He was careful to word it that way, I know. So, Heck and Besame, you notice that out into the water, about 100-ish feet or so, there's a little teeny tiny whirlpool. And I mean small, like the size of like a basketball
Ooh.
size whirlpool. And you also notice bubbles coming up.
Maybe
That's
it's
a weird natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
not
we should
curious about
probably
it,
try to
really.
Get out of here.
But also, if you look to your left and to your right, it looks like this rock wall coast, quote unquote, not a coast, but coast, just keeps going until the continent curves, basically.
This is bullshit.
If only we had some sort of grappling hook hand.
It's true.
I got a hand. We can
Wait for rigor mortis to set in
Yeah.
and attach a rope to it.
I'll have it gripping a baseball and then I'll rubber band it.
It's fair. They're indestructible. It's like they're metal.
Yeah. And I could dip it in brass.
You could dip it in
some
brass.
ass.
So yeah, that's what you guys see, and that's the situation that you're in currently.
All right.
So did they like bandage my hand shut when they did medicine too? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Just sort of dunked it in the salt water, and that seemed to just fix it right up. No more bleeding.
You're not awake. It's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. So yeah, what are you doing?
Sagging unconsciously.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I find some of Callum's entrails and toss them in that whirlpool? See what happens.
His innards seem to like his basically all of his limbs flew off, but like his torso's pretty much intact. So.
Blood eagle.
Oh, I can rip a little piece off.
I mean, there are pieces of him. Like there's
Rip the torso.
arms, head,
Well,
legs.
Can I grab a piece?
You said you fished him out. So I mean, I thought somebody
Yeah.
did. So yeah,
Okay, I grab a piece
yeah, you can have an arm.
and toss it in that whirlpool. See what happens.
Sure. Roll me strength because it is kind of far.
18.
Yeah, you toss it. It actually lands very close to where the whirlpool is. Kerplunks into the water. You see it on the top, and then it just sort of around the top, and then goes down.
Where's the torso?
I'm gonna guess right around the rocks where it landed.
All right, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
How much running space I got?
It's a kickboard.
I mean,
How much running space I got?
a couple feet, maybe like tops 5 feet,
How far away is this whirlpool?
100 feet.
All right, I'm gonna pick it up with both hands
Okay.
and take a step back,
Okay.
run forward,
Okay.
and hold the torso as I duck my head down and dive into the water with it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start kicking towards that whirlpool.
Athletics?
It's probably a portal.
Well, I'm just saying, there's like I ain't gonna walk all this way around.
Like
This has got to be a drain. This is
Yeah.
a drain. Athletics. That's a 21.
Could be like in Link to the Past where it like teleports you to another.
It's a dark world.
Yeah.
Somewhere worse than this.
Maybe this is Dark World. Then.
So you
Well, there's a sun.
Huh.
you jump into the water. You actually get a very nice leap, and you get a lot of momentum, and you are just coasting on out that way. Are you face down in the water right now?
What do you mean?
You said you just put your head down. And...
Like
So
I'm
he's like-
diving with it. 'cause
Okay.
it's a
I didn't know if you were
kickboard.
looking in the water or not.
Yeah, I look in the water.
Okay, roll perception.
What's it look like? So, hold on. How dark and deep is this water?
It's actually pretty
20.
see-through. So as you get closer to the whirlpool, you notice that you can see that the whirlpool stretches down about at least 100 feet, maybe even 200 feet. It's pretty deep for being right off the edge of the continent like this. But you also can see there are a group of, and the hole that's caused the whirlhole is like perfectly circular, as if something circular had punctured through it somehow, some way. And you notice that there are a group of, they kind of look like skeletons, but they're covered in like coral, and they're just moving rocks towards the hole.
Okay.
That's what you notice. They're moving very slowly, you know.
Do I see the arm? It was just thrown out.
Yeah,
here.
you see it going down the whirlhole and into the hole.
Did the skeletons pay attention to it?
No, it looks like they're just moving rocks towards a hole.
It's like they're trying to cut off your escape route before you get there.
I haven't decided that yet.
Hey! 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 You!
Who are you
With
talking?
the rocks!
You're outside the water. You don't even see anything right now, Besame.
Oh, I thought I could see them from where I am.
I
No,
thought he was yelling to Willie.
I thought it was yellow.
I thought he was yelling at Willie too.
I hit my head pretty hard.
Yep.
I'm just kind of yelling at
Sure.
anybody who'll listen.
But Willie, within a couple of seconds, you're going to hit that whirlpool.
I want it. Yeah, let it take me.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Let it
you
take me.
you hit the whirlpool. So the rest of you guys, you see Willie float out to the whirlpool and then just
Oh, and my hand just comes up real quick and gives them all the middle finger, and then I go down.
yep.
It's like the Terminator, but but
Instead
of-
no. But it's like the Terminator, but cooler.
The cooler.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So yeah, you head on down.
Should Willie leave or should we leave?
Oh no, I mean,
Okay.
are you guys just
I don't know if you wanted to hide knowledge of what happened or not.
not yet?
Okay.
I'm figuring out what you guys are doing.
Well, I'm limp and unconscious,
It's true.
sagging limply on a rock.
Somebody could use him as a kickboard.
Raymond picks up Ned. He's been my ward for many years, so I feel responsible to make sure that he gets safely to wherever it is that we're going. What do you guys want to do? Should we follow?
I don't see another option, but I don't trust it.
Did the gnome say anything about a whirlpool?
He didn't. He didn't really give you any instructions on what happens after the pipe part. You go into the ocean, and then he didn't say.
I feel like he's never been through this pipe. I feel like maybe he didn't even know what was going to happen.
Man, if only I was conscious, I could ask questions.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? Heckin' Besame.
Well, heck, how's your floating?
Decent.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Are you sure? It seems like it could also be a creature sent here to eat us.
Just want to leave Ned on the rock, and then everyone goes away.
I mean, there's literally nothing else to do. I mean, I'm kind of bored at this point.
Right?
Let's
Roll a
go.
nature check to see if I think this is gonna be a fucking animal that's gonna eat us and we're gonna die for real.
Sure.
Like an eel? You think it's an eel?
I got a nat 20.
So, since you didn't see what Willie saw, as far as your knowledge of whirlpool goes, it could be a monster. It could also be a naturally occurring phenomenon. Or because you rolled a nat 20, it could even be, possibly something like a cave that was under the water had opened up, and now like the force of the water going through has created a whirlpool. Those are your three options in your brain, anyways.
Heck says, fuck it, and jumps in.
Okay. Raymond follows suit with Ned in tow.
As a surfboard or like pulling me?
Pulling you.
In like the rescue
Yeah,
swim?
pretty much, yeah. Backward swimming. I got you, Ned. Don't worry. I got you.
Hold your breath.
You're fine, buddy. You're fine. So you each swim out and kerplunk in there. And you can see as you're swimming down, you see these skeletons with these rocks. These skeletons that are, you barely see any bone at this point. It's mostly coral growth that's on the skeletons. And they're just lugging these rocks over towards the hole. But you do go through the hole before they get there. And all of a sudden it opens up, and it's not ocean anymore. It's this big open cavern. And you're falling and falling and falling, and it's hundreds of feet. And you land in a pool of water. Just
Land in a pool of Willie's blood. Or he is dead.
and you
Schman.
you notice pretty quickly after that the water stops coming from above. So your guess is that they sealed up the hole. Also, there's a pipe jutting out of the bottom of this pool of water. So that's probably what caused the hole in the first place.
I don't trust pipes. Oh, it's the same pipe.
So yeah, so you guys are currently in a pool of water in a very dark cavern.
Question, voice in head.
Yes.
If we had just shot out of the pipe
Yes.
without stopping ourselves, is that about where we would have landed? Where this hole was then created by the pipe?
In the general vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I cast dark
I
vision.
fucked that up.
Okay.
It only cost him his hand.
You have so you can see in the dark. Can anybody else see in the dark?
I believe
Yes.
a dwarf can.
Okay, that's right. Heck has night vision.
And so can
Everyone
elves.
Ned's
I'm
unconscious.
a human.
So
Oh,
is
that's right. You are
so
a
is
human.
so is Raymond. So
Raymond and I are both peoples.
he can't see anything. So the rest of you you notice that this is a very, very large cavern. Very, very big. And it's pretty much sandy as far as the ground goes. There are little tiny pools of water. But in front of you, a few hundred feet away, there is a gigantic skeleton of a creature that none of you have ever seen before, but it kind of looks like a turtle, and it looks like it's got a decaying, broken castle on its back.
That's awesome.
The turtle has 6 fins, or bones for 6 fins, it looks like, and a maw of teeth. So this thing was huge. For those of you who are conscious, you are more than welcome to do a history check.
Anybody want to give me like the uddies of life or something? Jesus Christ.
3. My uddies are deflated right now, if you'll recall.
Well, they're not deflated. They're just...
I mean, do I have
pain.
milkies?
You can produce milkies.
I let him suckle a little bit.
I can't.
I let him have a little suckle.
I can't suckle.
You're
I'm
going to have to
unconscious.
force feed him.
Well, I blow on my uddies a little bit to kind of stiffen them, and then I put them in his mouth. And...
All right.
And they just flop into my mouth because I'm unconscious.
Sure. It's what, a D6 for healing for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a D4 of shame.
For psychic damage.
All of a sudden, Ned comes to with a kind of sour, burny, like a smoky, milky taste.
Barbecue milk.
He kind of, yeah. Ned's awake, no hand, in the dark, can't see anything. Also in water.
He's awakened.
So Bessamay's history roll sucked. How about Hacker Willie?
No.
Okay.
18.
Heck, you have heard legends, myths of a
turtle.
creature that resembles this one. It was called a Titanoturtle.
Turner.
It's like if a dragon turtle was on steroids, like a lot of steroids. It is
With turtle
huge.
growth hormone.
The myth goes, anyways, that back then kingdoms would literally be strapped to the back of these things, and they would ride around and just lay waste to seaside towns and stuff like that. And if you look at that castle, I mean, like I said, it is kind of decaying and decrepit, but it's got cannons all over that thing. It's a circular sort of structure that's on the back of this turtle, and looks like cannons every so often in multiple layers, and you can see that there are towers jutting up out of the middle of this as well, and there are cannons sticking out of those too. So this was probably at some point at least tens of thousands of years ago, because nothing like this has existed in thousands of years. This was probably a pretty nasty war machine at some point. So yeah, that's what you see.
Hello.
It echoes a bit.
Anybody there?
Hi, Ned.
It's okay.
Reach
Raven's
out.
got you.
I'm gonna reach out. He can't see either.
I know, but
Reach out.
I'm
My
holding
uddy
you.
in your mouth.
I'm holding you, Ned. I pulled you
I've
in
been
here.
inside you.
Yes, Sensei, but I can't see.
Have you guys ever heard of a massive, massive turtle?
I don't have to go right now.
No, Ned, no. Just everyone hold hands. I'm going to tow us over to it.
Problem.
Dead. It's dead.
No.
It's very well. You can be at the end.
Okay.
Oh no, I got that for you right here, bud.
I don't. I can feel it.
You can't see
I
it.
can feel
but
it,
I'm
but-
stroking his face gently.
Oh
with
my
it.
God!
Look, does it feel weird that your own hand is touching your face?
You're tickling me. Stop.
Ned,
Is it
this
weird?
kind of good news if you think about it, because now you can stop trying to throw chickums into the fire and just throw your own hand in.
What am I
Gentle
magical?
hand.
Am I magical?
We're all magical, Ned.
Then yes, let's do that.
Okay. Save it for later.
Yeah. Can I put that in my?
No, it's mine.
Oh, well, you can see, so that's probably for the
I
best.
He
found
did
it.
find it. It's findies
Yeah.
keepies.
Sure.
Does Besame have a tail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab that
Okay.
Ow.
tightly.
Gentle.
Okay. So as I said, this cavern's pretty empty except for the giant fucking turtle castle. There are small, little, tiny, puddly pools of water near where you currently are located. As you move closer to the turtle, you notice that there is almost a ring-like moat around the turtle itself. Looks like it's only about a foot deep, but there's a almost perfectly circular moat that goes around.
So it's like a
this turtle.
ditch.
Yeah.
Really, it teleports us back in time to when it was alive.
And you can see from where you're located currently, those of you that have dark vision anyways, you can see that because the turtle is all skeletal, you can actually move through the skeleton and it looks like there's an entrance that you can go into. Like there's a wall crumbled or something like that, so you could probably get into the building through the inside of the turtle. Or you could climb
Is it
up.
the butthole? Are you making us go through the butthole? Is that
No,
what you're
it doesn't.
doing?
It's not in the back. It's like in the middle.
Okay.
You guys
Can I
aren't
do,
facing the
like,
back of the turtle. You're facing the side of the turtle.
Can I do like a survival or maybe an insight check to check for ambushes?
Yeah, you can roll a survival check.
Can I do a religion check to see if there's any sort of like prayer or anything that you would have to say before entering into this cosmic elder being? Because I don't want to, go in and have it activate because we're rude.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
And I would like to do an Arcana check with Raymond to see if there's like the mode is like some sort of magical ritual that's going to make it eat us or something.
13 survival.
You don't see anything in the water itself that looks like a trap or anything like that. It just looks like a perfectly clear pool of water, which is weird because the rest of the water is salt water that's in the general. Every other puddle, every other pool you've seen, it's not perfectly clear. This one,
Salt water can be clear.
I know, but this one is not. Is what I'm
Racist.
saying.
19.
For your religion check.
Yep.
So, from what little you know of the Titana turtle, there's not anything like religious about them. They were magical creatures. Like they were insanely powerful magical creatures, obviously, because it fucking lugged around a giant castle on its back. But it wasn't really religious based. It was, just a fortress on the back of a giant turtle monster.
But there's no customs to like
To get in?
or ask for permission to enter it or anything or enter the city or the castle or anything like that.
I mean, unless it was like a Draco turtle, no, I would say that no. This turtle's pretty fucking dead.
That's
It's probably
a
not gonna.
Slytherin.
It's probably not gonna pop back up.
I agree.
So yeah, that's what you notice. Did somebody else roll something?
I concur, yes.
Okay. So that's what you notice. Now this pool of water is about 2 feet wide. It's moat, I should say.
Can I dip my finger into it?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Anything happen?
You can't pull your finger out.
Which finger of which hand did you use?
My pinky on my right hand.
Sure. So your pinky on your right hand is currently stuck. It feels like something's pulling or has a hold of you.
Guess we're gonna have to cut it off.
Yeah, we might have to. Let's keep that on the chopping block for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have my pinky back, please?
Roll a strength check because it feels like it's now actively trying to pull you into the water.
That's a 4.
Okay. You are pulled completely into the water.
Can I Dex try to grab his feet?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't see what's going on, but Bessie's jerking me around.
No.
Okay. So he's in the water currently. He's completely submerged and he's flailing around, but I'm assuming you're flailing around?
Probably not.
Okay, you're just holding perfectly still underwater. So yeah, so you're underwater right now.
Okay.
What's everybody else doing?
Do I still feel like the grip of
Feels like something is encircled around you, almost like a snake or something like that.
Can we like try
I
to
want to
throw-
keep trying to grab a leg and give him a yank.
I wouldn't put your hands in there.
I don't want to put my hands in. He's completely submerged.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not touching that shit. Good luck.
Raymond, do you have a rope?
We were in prison.
You didn't have a rope in your pocket?
Prison rope?
Raymond, a simple no will
Wait.
do if you don't have a rope.
Well, I kind of
We don't have time. Yes or no?
we
Here.
kind of do have a rope if we disembowel Callum.
What if we just take my shirt? I don't need the sleeve anyway.
You pull the guts out, make a
Cast
rope.
Spell magic on the water.
Okay. Hold on, let me just.
And I take my shirt off, which is hard with only one hand.
And it's
Huh.
dark.
It's easy.
I guess I could just look it up instead of trying to go through. Sorry. So you cast a spell magic, right?
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Well, fuck.
good idea.
Pull those guts out, Raymond.
I got my shirt off.
He starts de-gutting Callum.
I
He turns it into a lasso as quick as he can.
I hand my shirt to Besame to lower to Willie.
Okay.
Do I have movement in here?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay.
It just feels like something's coiled around you.
His arm?
Hmm?
Coiled around his arm or like entirely?
His whole body at this
Okay.
point.
Instead of dipping the shirt directly in, I'm going to use the entrails that Raymond pulls, right? And
Okay.
tie the shirt around it so that it's like a cross grip, so that
Okay.
it's not just, my hands aren't just slipping on intestines.
Okay.
You know, I have
Sure.
a strong cotton grip.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And you like twist it together to.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you toss it in and you lasso, let's say, Willie's leg. Unless you want to lasso it around his neck, but I'm going to say probably leg.
Leg.
All right. Strength.
Hook his leg.
If there's more than one of you pulling, you have advantage.
Yes.
I'm holding the tail.
Is there oxygen down here in this
No.
water?
You were going to
Well,
start to
I roll a 3
But
and a
also,
2.
like,
roll a con save to make sure you
I
don't
rolled
start.
7.
And what did Heck roll?
Shit.
Well, advantage. She gave him advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Or sorry,
I had
So-
7.
So you're pulling, but just like whatever it is, it's got a hold on Willie.
16.
Willie, you're still managing to hold your breath. So
May I pull now?
yes, you may pull
Okay.
now.
I'll help and give her or them advantage.
We did it.
I did it myself.
You
Advantage?
sure.
Still a 16.
You yank Willie out of the water quickly, and you notice that as he leaves the water, there are these like little water-looking tentacles that are out, and then all of a sudden this snake-like creature that is made of nothing but water pops up out of the water with these little tendrils.
What's going on?
I caused a demon to snake demons.
You can roll a nature check to try and figure out what this is. Because if you know what it is.
Critical 20.
18. Oh, I'm sorry. Not dirty 20. Dirty 20.
21.
It is a water weird. So this is a water elemental, basically. And you could kill it the normal way, but the easiest way to kill it is if it leaves the water to which it is bound, it is destroyed. Or if the water that it's currently in is destroyed, it dies. So if you can manage to get it out of the water or destroy the water that it's in, it dies.
I taunt it with my flesh.
Okay?
Show him the goatsy.
I flash those uddies at him.
Roll initiative.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle. That's 20.
16.
13.
5. And do one more for old Raymond.
I did. No, we got lucky there. All right. So first up will be Bessie.
I commence the jiggling.
So
And
you,
I squeeze just gently so just a little bit of milk comes out.
okay.
Get it nice and glistening in the low light of the cavern.
Okay.
Come get it, big boy.
Okay.
Does he come get
It's
get
not his
it?
turn yet.
Does it look fixated at him
Does
or
he
no?
look like he's gonna come get it?
If you are closest to it, then yes, it looks like it's going to come get it.
I ready in action as soon as he lunges.
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage and run as far away as possible.
Okay. Good to know. Then it will be Ned. Can't see shit. You just hear splashing.
What's going on?
Water snake.
Water snake. Can I leap over it?
It's an elemental. I wouldn't. Unless you want the good, sweet grip of death
He might.
and a belly full of water.
Can I summon Hopper, dude?
No.
No.
I'm gonna try and tantalize it with my male memories.
You already did that.
He's
say
explaining.
it to
You're
Ned
just
in
telling
character,
I can't see.
voice and head.
I guess I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay.
Should I shoot it?
You don't have a gun.
Fuck.
You guys have whatever you had when you left the
I have
prison.
a fist. I'm gonna ready the dodge action and ready to try to punch if I hear it come near Besame.
Okay.
The fist is the bullet of the arm.
Heck.
Like my student.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna cast fireball at the water.
Okay.
Boil him. Mash him.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do for this? What happens?
It's like a 30-foot radius, 60
I
foot.
was gonna say,
20
would
foot
it?
radius.
So you just?
What are
I'm
your-
assuming you're gonna cast it so that it's not gonna hit you guys, but still hits the water.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Toward the
with you
elemental being
guys-
in the water.
Okay. Roll damage, I guess.
Yeah, I think it deck saves for half.
Dex
is what it's-
saves?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I rolled.
Sweet.
I gotta really stop rolling this dice. Keep rolling single digits.
8d6. God damn.
You can keep it.
No. 8d6 is that what you said?
This is just the beginning of a trap dungeon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is the entryway to the trap dungeon. You just got to get over the moat to get away.
I just wanted to taste that water.
It looks so elementally pure.
That's what I was gonna do. Dip a pinky in and try it. Imagine if them snakes got inside my tummy.
It's a very big snake. So
24 damage.
okay, so you set it off. It does hit the water weird, and it also looks like it evaporates the water in the nearby vicinity. Now, since it clears out the water that's right there, it's a circular moat, so the rest of it sort of rushes in after it. But it does seem to be more now defensive because the water pool went from being a foot deep to being about like 4 inches deep.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did that illuminate the room a lot?
Yes, it did.
Can I try to remember where stuff is? And also, is
Actually,
anything on fire that I
that's what
can?
I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, did I catch anything on fire with that?
Yes. So it looks like there was some random pieces of wood that had fallen around. There's also some moss and seaweed that are dried. So yeah, there are random little fires all over the place now that, yes, you can now see in the dark. Well, it's not dark anymore. So yeah, you can see. There's a big water snake, Ned!
Holy shit. I let go of Besame's tail. Give him a slap on the butt.
Then it'll be Raymond. Raymond is going to try and spear tackle the water elemental.
Raymond, no.
Raymond just hits the water elemental and falls down. Does not.
The future's not sending their best, are they, Ned?
Yeah, just nothing doing. Tries his damnedest.
The best of the survivors.
I guess luck was a factor.
Yeah. Water snake is up next. And wraps itself around Raymond and then attempts to drown Raymond in 4 inches of water. It does wrap around Raymond and forces it into the water, and you just hear him.
Well, Raymond, I guess I'll jiggle my tits for another round since you ruined my dance.
Raymond does hate dancing.
He does. Yeah. Then it will be Willie.
Girls make him scared.
They sent back incels from the future.
It's the only one's immune to the turkey pox.
Women were the carriers.
wide is this moat?
What did I say, 2 feet?
You said 4 inches of water. It was what Raymond was getting drowned in.
No.
Well, he's talking about the width.
Oh, yeah, 2 feet.
Yeah, like 2 feet.
All right, so I'm going to step over to the other side.
Okay, you do. Just step right over.
What's the ground like over here?
Well, now it's scorched sand. It's kind of glassy, actually.
I'm going to just start kicking in some of that sandy soil and try to like hit the edge of the moat.
Are you trying to build like a dam?
Yeah, I'm going to try to start filling it in a little bit.
Okay. Roll me in athletics to see how much of this dam you build.
Critical 20.
You build like a mini Hoover Dam on the one side. You've even packed it and cured it with the glass, and you even put little energy towers there as well. So there is no water from one side going in to where the water weird is.
My best friend is drowning and you're building a fucking sandcastle.
Yeah, that's what it appears like. So then
What do you mean, best friend? What do you mean, best friend?
water weird, do your work. There can be only one.
We've had some times together.
Are we just co-workers?
I grew up with that guy.
Okay, well,
We're not just co-workers, but like you can have multiple best friends.
That's not true. Is that true?
Yeah,
Why I ain't got friends?
I got friends in low places right now
Well, I
because
know
he's
about
face down
40
in the water.
inches. Yeah, no, I see that.
Then it will be.
So is all the water on one side and the rest of the moat is empty?
So basically.
Oh no, because
Yeah, because there's still another
It's a
end
loop.
that's open.
Yeah.
If you did both sides, he would just be in a little puddle. So if you got that water out, then
So
Do you have a straw?
or a bottle, we could just put him in a bottle.
if you have a bottle. So then it will
It's
be
a pirate cave. There's
Bessie
gotta be
May.
bottles.
He could swim with Bessime's uddies.
Since an idiot fed himself to the elemental, I'll continue my Star Trek The Undiscovered Country-esque
The
jiggle
Indiscover.
dance.
Okay.
Undiscovered.
Indiscover.
The fertile frontier.
roll a charisma check to try and entice.
You should dress up as a opposite gender elemental and then trick it with your sexuality.
Do I get advantage because I'm in the nude?
No.
Why not?
He's the water weird is currently drowning somebody, which is what they want to do. So you have to entice them away from doing what they want to do.
3.
No. you sort of glob around, but nothing doing with your weird jiggle dance.
I will also ready in action to slap any tentacles away that happen to make their way towards me.
Okay. Then it'll be Ned.
I'm saving my buddy.
Okay, how are you doing that?
Grabbing his ankles and pulling.
Okay, strength.
I can't do it dexterously.
No.
I got a 6.
No, you pull with all your might, but he just keeps on kicking and
No,
the water weird has quite a hold on him.
can't go out like that.
So
Can't drown in 6 seconds, can you?
Heck.
Man, I'm getting real tapped out here.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
try and pull him out.
we can just fill this hole up real good.
You're like, it ain't exactly the Mississippi.
You keep filling it up, and I'll do something. I'm gonna try and pull
Let's go Robin
what's
Hood.
his name, Raymond out.
Okay, strength.
That's a 21, 2.
You
22.
yank it.
Series 22, right?
You yank it from the clutches of the water weird, to which it wields up. And it's just like, rah. Looks pissed.
Ned's just standing there.
But Bessie May is doing its wibble wobble dance, so maybe it'll be more interested in Bessie May.
I mean, Ned's closest right now.
Poop it on the nose and tell it it's a bad boy.
It's true.
You're naughty.
You're a naughty little boy.
Raymond's up.
Hey,
he
naughty,
gets up, dusts himself off, and then immediately tries to spear tackle it again.
Raymond, no.
It's gonna work, I promise.
Did he hit his head, Ned?
Can I just grab him? Can I just grab him?
So his spear tackle actually works, and he gets momentum, and he hits the water weird because he rolled better for strength anyways. And it actually pushes the water weird out of the water and onto the sandy beach of the other side, to which it starts to like not smoke, but sort of steam and hiss
young
and
to
cry and
smoke.
whatnot.
Spit on it.
No, you're just rehydrating it.
And currently, Raymond is holding it down. So then it's the water weird's turn, which is going to try to desperately get out of there. Raymond is doing his dangdest, but the water weird gets out of his clutches
It is made of water.
and gets back to the well, it looks like it's made out of water. I don't think it can like disperse itself perfectly in water. It's not like the Terminator. It has like a form. It's just made of water. So yeah, it's back in that little teeny tiny pool of its that it has, and it looks pissed.
Bessie, you all right?
So my contact tore in half and is now up in my eye. It's awesome.
Oh.
Can we get a close up? Can we get a close up?
Go fix it.
Go fix that.
Is it break
What are you
time?
doing?
He's not wearing pants.
Yeah, it's break time.
He's not wearing hockey pants.
So as the water weird goes back to the little puddle, that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back. So, Willie, the builder of dams, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna like Cotton Eye Joe around this entire river.
Okay. The entire river?
Well, the moat, right?
Yeah, so the whole way around the turtle.
The long way or the short way?
It's a circle.
A
Yeah,
big
so, like,
circle.
If we're here, turtle's in the center, and you build your little moat here, you going this way or you going this way?
I'm going the long way.
You motherfucker.
It'll take you a few hours to probably do that.
Oh yeah, okay. Well then I'll go the short way.
When I say gargantuan turtle, I mean it is a really big fucking turtle. Like,
I mean, can't we just grab? Well, can't we just run? Can't we
could. You
run
could just
away?
run past it as
run
well.
past it.
yeah, you could do
Like
that
so
too.
this gargantuan turtle, like, is it can you fit a small village on its back?
It's a city. It has a city
Literally
on
a
its back.
city.
Yeah, literally a city
Like
on its back.
Doctor Who
Small city, so it's like a big
London.
castle. It's like a big castle.
Space Whale London,
Kind of, yeah. Not
Smaller
that,
than
not
that.
quite that big. Yeah,
small city, Harrisburg.
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty big.
No, not Harrisburg. I would say it's not a city. I'll say it's a very large castle.
It's Hanover.
Hanover Square.
Sure. No, it's bigger than that. But yeah, it's a very large castle on the back of this dead turtle.
Big ass turtle.
Yeah.
Willie, if you can create another dam on the other side of this thing,
Trap it.
Well,
you
that's
can
what
trap it in a smaller puddle.
that's what I wanted to
They're
do,
right.
and everyone was just like, "I got drowning friends, and you're listening to some country music that don't even make no spaghetti sense." And now I'm self-conscious about what I'm doing, and I kind of just want to run full first without looking into the city.
I'm sorry, are you hearing music?
Yeah, constantly.
And right now it's country and western.
Kind of. It's like this weird rednecks kind of music.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's got a 4/4 beat.
Is is my hand clicking the beat? Snapping?
No, your hand is dead in my pocket.
Okay. I'm just trying to gauge how well you are.
I'm fine.
Yes. Okay.
I left all my head medication with chickums.
Them spiders are getting big.
I can feel them planting new eggs.
They're moving around,
Oh boy.
moving and
What
shaking.
those pills did was it used to smooth my brain out, and so that the spiders couldn't hide their eggs inside all the wrinkles. But now the wrinkles are back.
Well,
And
since
the wrinkles allow you to see the shadow people, right?
Well, that's when they plant. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about the oblongula dentatus.
Because their fingers are spiders, and they're reaching into your brain.
Well, that's not really how hat people or shadow men work, but that's fine.
So, since you're feeling a little weird, roll me a perception check, Willie.
Well, I'm not feeling weird. This is my normal.
I'm gonna roll one anyways.
12.
You notice as you're moving around, however it is that you're moving around,
At a 4/4 beat.
that each of your compatriots, except for Raymond, has a tattoo on at least one side of their neck. Looks like a hand, like a very gnarled, almost demonic hand.
That's not good.
And it's each one has the exact same tattoo now. You've never seen before.
On their neck?
On their neck, the side of their, like the back side of their neck.
They're never going to get a job.
But the hand, like the fingers, are pointing towards the front of the person. You just notice that.
Besame!
Yeah.
Take that head out. Take Callum's head out. Let me look at it.
It's literally hanging from my belt.
Does it got a tattoo on its neck pointing to its face?
Nope. Callum.
I look.
Nope. Callum and Raymond, neither one of them
Do
have.
I?
Yes, you do.
Look, Besame, do I?
Yeah.
So do you.
Cool.
And so does everyone else. Even Heck?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got prison tats.
I don't think so. These just showed up.
Nah, I think they gave them to us while we were sleeping in prison.
We were there for. We had like a 36-hour stint in prison.
Yeah.
I think we're out of conversation time for this round.
While we were asleep.
What are you doing, Willie?
I'm going to the other side and damming it off so that we can
Roll
make
athletics.
it shorter. Okay.
Do a cartweel to get through.
Critical 20.
You roll another Hoover on the other side, so there's no more water
These-
going into where the water weird is.
What are these dice?
2 men. They're gonna fuck me in the end. I know they
Oh.
are. These Norse Foundry dice.
Yeah. So,
2 crit 20s on dam making.
yeah. So,
Gonna need an athletic save to like not die.
To walk upstairs.
4.
Bessie Mae, you're up. Currently, there's a water weird with a very tiny puddle that it's currently situated in, and 2 dams on either side of it. If you had to guess, you're probably going to guess that when it gets back to its turn, it'll probably break the dams.
What do you mean it'll break my dams?
Just tail swipe it.
What do you mean?
Why would it not?
Put a lot of time into
It's where the
those.
water is.
Put a lot of time and effort into
I
those.
understand you did. They were great
Building
dams.
castles.
You would have won the county award for dams.
I would have just gosh darn went up to the city if I knew that all my hard work was just going to be flushed away.
What? Yeah, I said if it gets back around to the water weird's turn, yeah.
Really makes you think about your job.
Kind of feel pointless. I'm going to start listening to the brain spiders. Just going to do it.
I'm gonna go position myself between the water weird and one of the dams.
Okay.
And if it tries to fuck with that dam, I'm gonna slap the shit out of it.
My God, is this what it feels like to have a best friend?
Jean-Claude, fuck damn.
Okay, you do. You position
That's his
yourself
name.
between it and a dam. Ned.
I'm going to do the same thing as my sensei, but on the other side.
Okay.
And ready my punching. My magical punching that was taught to me by my cowman.
Okay. You ready?
Cowmaster.
Heck,
About how large is this puddle?
Booster.
it's like 6 inches around, like a 6-inch circle, 4 inches deep. It's a very tiny puddle.
Can you disintegrate
And how
water?
close are these guys to this puddle?
Right
Those
out.
two, they're literally like a couple feet on either side of the water weird.
On either side, they're a couple.
They're
feet on
literally
either side.
they're on both sides of the water weird.
Yeah, but I needed to know that they're a couple feet, so I'm gonna
2 feet.
cast bonfire, with just the edge poking into that puddle, like covering
Okay.
the puddle but not hitting the boys.
Bonfire. Okay.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right. So you do that. You cast it, and a big bonfire lights up. I'm assuming that's how that spell works. Just a magical
yeah.
bonfire appears.
It's and the thing, if it's in that space, does a dex save.
Okay. It does not. So the bonfire goes off. All the water in that spot is evaporated immediately, and the water weird freaks out because it's also stuck in the fire, and immediately just starts to steam away before it can even move to move anywhere. Essentially, to go back towards the water on both sides. It just dissipates into steam. And you notice that the water that's the pool that's around the Titanic turtle just sort of into the ground and disappears.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice fucking job.
Go team.
Goat team.
Go team.
Goat team.
Titanic turtle.
Ah.
So yeah,
Whew.
are you entering this magical
Nah.
dead creature skeleton?
Fucking right. Can I bundle up a bunch of the shit, I only have
You're
one
not.
hand.
Yeah, you can't bundle anything.
Can I ask Ned to bundle up a bunch of the seaweed so that we have like a torch? Is there a piece of wood nearby?
Yeah, there's like random pieces of wood and stuff like that.
Go do it, Ned. Or
Anybody
shit, I'm
can.
Ned. Raymond.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. And he makes up a couple of torches, in fact, of seaweed and whatnot. He's like, I guess I'll just stick them in this bonfire and light them, and then we have torches?
Yeah, or like one at a time, and then we have the other ones.
Ah,
Yeah,
good point, yeah.
psst,
All right, so he just lights the one torch, and now he has a torch.
You hold that because I only have one hand.
All right. I mean, you can still hold a torch with one hand.
I bet they got electricity inside this city.
Sure. So, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Okay. So you move.
Oh.
Yeah? Well, yeah.
I was just gonna say, Heck is gonna survey around and see if they see any way to get out right now.
Okay. Roll perception.
Ooh, and can we like circle around the turtle to see if there's any cool stuff? Maybe there's
Sure.
some treasure,
Yeah.
magical shit.
17.
So you look around. It looks like this cavern is completely enclosed. It is rock and stone, like a dome almost over this turtle. Almost like it's definitely not naturally occurring. Like you don't think that this Titanic turtle got stuck in this cave. You feel like somebody put it here
Stone dome.
or something like that. So it's hidden away or something. You just get some feeling that, you know,
There's like skeletons that are
you don't see any skeletons
enthralled
outside.
to keep it shut, though, it looks like, from upstairs.
It does look, yeah. So apparently there are skeletons to keep the way shut up top. But you don't see any skeletons in here. There is nothing else. There is some driftwood and some seaweed and some puddles of water, but there's nothing else in this cave around this magical turtle skeleton.
Bucket, let's go.
I'm going to take 2 pocketfuls of sand
Okay.
Ooh, smart.
All right. Pocket sand.
because,
You never know when you need to blind somebody.
well,
in a
not
fist
only
fight.
that, but I want to kind of leave a little bit. Well, we need to find a way to mark where we're going.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
That's wicked smart. I'm doing that too.
But also, you're right. I could throw it in people's eyes and be
Yeah.
like, "Pocket sand."
I was imagining that I would do that in a like kind of like some sort of blood sport fight, but yeah, using it as like a marker is smart.
Buenos dias.
Okay. So you guys
Echote.
move into the skeleton of the Titanic turtle, and you can see that since you're now in what used to be the actual Titanic turtle, you can see the corner of the foundation of this castle has sort of crumbled away, and there's a hole with some rubble that's leading down to the ground, so it looks like you can just probably climb right up inside.
Let's get ready to rubble
Okay.
up that esophagus or whatever it is.
Okay. So you climb up inside this rubble.
This turtle's got teeth.
Yeah. Can we get the teeth? Oh my God.
Yeah, you can get
Turtle,
Does it have teeth?
Oh, yeah. It's got a maw of teeth.
turtles don't have teeth.
This one does. Also, dragon turtles in D&D definitely have teeth.
Okay.
There's a dragon turtle. Get those teeth. They're probably magical. Oh my God, we need them.
I've only said the word magical turtle about 8,000 times.
I'm getting those teeth.
All right. So you could go out around to the front of the Titanic turtle because the head is resting on the sand, and you can pluck out teeth. How many teeth would you like to pluck out?
I don't know how big are they.
They're very large. They're like have you seen pictures of the what the hell is it? Megalodon? Like megalodon teeth? They're that big. Yeah, they're big.
I'm going to take 2 of them.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to let Ned go first.
They're like spades almost. Now there's actually rows of teeth, and some of the teeth are smaller, but even the smallest tooth is like the size of like a big ass great white shark's teeth. Like nothing is small. This thing probably would have fucked you up back in the day.
I want to get one that's big
Okay.
and use my shirt to tie it to my stump.
Okay. Punching blade.
And then I want to find the biggest one and wear it as a backpack.
It's not that big, but I mean a tiny
Wear it
backpack.
as a loincloth.
Okay. Like a
Take one from the smaller row.
yeah. I mean, you just take another
It's gonna
tooth.
cover my ass.
There are hundreds of teeth, so yeah.
I want to say
Are
like
they
4.
sharp?
Oh yeah, they're sharp, and looks like they're serrated almost.
I take 3.
What size teeth? would you like? Big
I
or
would like-
smaller?
I
Small
would
is
like-
still fairly big, but
I would like teeth that are the size of really cool throwing stars. Ugh.
so small ones.
I
The big ones are like spades, like a shovel.
Yeah, I mean, I want them
Almost.
like the size of a fist.
Okay, so yeah, the small rows.
So we got 2 big ones
You get 3 small ones.
and a medium-sized one on my stump.
Okay. Anybody else collecting anything from this turtle?
Yeah, I'll take 2 large.
Okay.
Heck, you want some teeth? We're getting teeth, Heck.
I do sort of really want some teeth, yes.
Come get some teeth. Come get in on this teeth action.
Heck, I'm
Raymond!
gonna
Yeah.
Take 3.
Wait, does it have?
You want teeth?
I mean, I guess.
Come get teeth, dude. There's like 100 teeth.
All right. I mean, I could probably tie one of these to a stick. Then I have like a
Yeah.
weapon. So he collects a couple of big teeth and some small teeth, and he puts the small teeth in his pocket, and he wraps a big tooth to the end of a stick that he finds, or plank, or piece of wood. So now he has like a little spear.
If I walk into the mouth, is there like a brainstem bone or anything?
A brainstem bone.
I don't know, like
There's a spinal column.
the top of it boops out.
Sure.
I want to snap that off.
Okay, you can snap off a piece of bone. Pretty brittle.
I'm gonna take it with me.
Okay. Piece of spine bone.
Sweet.
Turtle spine bone. Got it.
I feel safe now.
All right, you have it. Are you going in now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in. This the torch lights everything up. Plus those with the dark vision can see just fine. You notice that this is a very, very large rectangular room that you're in right now, and you notice that they kind of look like they're coffers essentially. They kind of look like coffins, but they're coffers. This looks like at some point it was probably some sort of treasure room.
Fuck these teeth.
And there's just a whole. It looks like it's been picked pretty clean, but that's just from a glance in this room. So, anything else you guys want to do? You also see at the very back there are 2 sets of staircases, but the one set looks like there's a whole bunch of rubble and like debris that are in it. So it's like collapsed almost. The other one is open.
Search the fuck out of this treasure room.
Roll investigation.
I am not.
Okay.
I botch.
All right.
What a skill to have double proficiency in as a Skulker rogue.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
19.
I don't feel great about. Well, all right, let's see what happens.
Okay. Ned, the only thing you spot as you search all over this place, you notice that there is one large gold chest. It almost looks it almost looks like an Iron Maiden, but it's made out of gold, and it's got a much more friendly look to it than an Iron Maiden. Very regal looking. It's got crusted gems, and it's very ornate. With different runes carved in and everything. You notice that there's that. And it does have like almost like a shelf handle
What do you mean?
along the bottom. Like so it looks like this thing is sectioned out. So it looks like an Iron Maiden, but it has like shelves, it looks like. But they could be
Different
locked in a
sections?
shelf. Yeah, like it's sectioned off up
Okay.
to about the midsection of this this thing. So at some point, I guess they built this thing to look like kind of like a person, but it's basically like an armoire
Okay.
of some sort. Meanwhile, Heck, you are sort of moving around the room, and your hand presses in on a secret compartment, and a door slides open. The stone door just slides over, and you notice that there is a cache in there that has not been touched. You notice that there is a wand sitting on like a very nice sort of little pedestal.
Like on a pillow?
No, it's like 2 little prongs of wood holding this, and it's got like a curvature in the middle, so it's just holding up this wand. And the wand is this very dark, ornate wood, but the crystal itself has there's like a crystal on the end that's pointed, and it has almost like a rainbow color. Every time you look at it from like whatever angle, it's like a totally different or random color.
Ooh.
There's also a bag of 15 gems, it looks like, and another bag of about 1,000 gold. So it's pretty heavy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't worried that all this stuff is cursed?
That's the only thing you guys notice in this room, other than everything being open and empty.
Can I also, well, you don't worry about that being cursed?
It's just treasure, man.
If it was cursed, why would they keep it in the treasure room? Idiot.
At this
They would keep it
point,
in the curse room.
At this point, I think we're all cursed.
What'd you find? What'd you find, Besame?
I found my friends.
Where? I don't see them
Here.
anywhere around
In
here.
the belly of a turtle.
I investigate as well, then.
I point out the shelf gold maiden thing to Raymond to open up because I'm showing my stump.
Oh, all right. Goes over,
Get him, man.
grabs the. He's like, does it matter? Like,
I don't know. I just saw it.
is it what? And he gets like very close. He's like, well, I mean, like, what if it's like a trap or something? You know, like.
Yeah, be ready to spring back.
And you notice that. So he turns to look at you, and he says this, and you notice that the top part of the maiden, 2 eyes flit open, and then
no
it
good.
opens like a vertical Venus flytrap and just onto Raymond.
Fuck that.
He's currently biting the absolute fuck out of Raymond.
Mimic. We haven't seen
I know.
a
I've
mimic.
never put a mimic in a game before.
Yeah.
And as this thing bites the absolute fuck out of Raymond, that is what we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger, Big Jim, the Knuckle Lord, Chronic Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Lost and Limey, Scabby Goose, Sukari, Chris Wisdom, and Bread2287. You want to support the show? You can do so all over the internet at freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.me, dickblood.club, cornhub.icu, sexwithwookies.com, pigrickets.com, mookmolk.com, buytheseviagra.com, or louisianapocketgopher.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast. Want to support us but can't do it financially? No worries. Head on over to whatever podcatcher you listen to us on, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review, and Tristan will read it here on the show.
Like our newest 5-star.
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media, or simply on Spotify, where their EP is now available.
That's so good.
Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. You can find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. You want to send something to the studio? Do so at 3178 Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325, and we will open it up on stream.
No bombs, please.
And as always, we salute you,
Big
Big
Jim.
Jim. You are this episode's
Most wanted.
Most wanted.
Ranger.
Lone most rangered.
The alonest ranger. And as always,
As your friend drowns next to you, build a fucking sandcastle, because why not? And scream botched.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
Dribble castles.
All right. I'm hungry.
I fucking love dribble castles. They're the
Oh,
coolest. Like Fed?
Gerbil castles?
Yeah, gerbil
Dribble
castles.
castles, you fucking
I
Philistine.
don't know what that means.
It's art.
Okay.
It's when you build a sandcastle and then you dribble water on it, so it makes this dribble texture. It's cool.
It's pretty cool.
No idea. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.